Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with the game Star Wars Rebels Recon from Disney. I'm playing it on the HTC One M9. The game takes up about 1 gigabyte and a bit of space, so it's quite hefty. It's a platformer and a base builder at the same time. The first 4 levels are available for free. Then you pay $3 for an extra 15 levels or $5 for all the 31 levels. It's an action platformer. You jump, you shoot, you wield a lightsaber, and let's see how the action is like. The graphics are great, and so is the soundtrack. Let's check out one of the levels here. You can play with these characters. We got Ezra, who is a young con artist. We got Kanan, who is a sort of a Jedi. And we got Sabine, who is an explosive expert. So let's try Ezra, which is the main character. He uses a blaster, shoots the enemies. You got stormtroopers, you got droids, you got the AT-AT robots. You can even ride one. And here we go. The graphics are kind of neat. The mission starts. We got a front and back button. We got a jump button and a warning. There is a stormtrooper there and we're shooting at him. Okay, so the controls go like this: forward and back, jump, and we have a thumbstick for shooting, so you can choose your direction of shooting while doing it. Droids are coming, so let's shoot at them with the blaster. There are various achievements to unlock and various platforms to ascend to. This time the battle is being fought at a distance. There is an alert going on. If you manage to sneak behind the enemies and kill them, it's actually better than killing them head on. Okay, so we just pressed the wrong button. Let's go back. We got trademark music here from Star Wars, which is kind of cool. And we lost the platform. We should be running right now. Things are getting messy. And let's see what's happening here. Okay, so we just fell. There are a lot of traps. There are lasers here. There are spikes at some point. The enemies are coming. Total chaos. And we almost were dead. Now the droids are coming. As you play, obviously the gameplay becomes harder. There are even sort of boss fights. And at the end of each level, you'll see that waves of enemies will come at you. Okay, so let's go to the Haven. That was a pretty tough mission. You will meet some of these characters in the loading screens, and you have to dodge TIE fighters at some point, shoot stormtroopers and droids. As I said, this is one of the harder levels. It's level 11, and we've played quite a bit so far. In case you want to complain about only playing the first 4 levels for free, well, those 4 levels will actually give you about 40 minutes of gameplay, which is kind of cool. So this is our base with our buildings that you can upgrade and customize. This is the base builder part of the game. Frankly speaking, it's kind of useless, if you ask me. There is no exactly an incentive to do this. You just build stuff, customize it just for the sake of doing it, just because it's there. There's also a spin the wheel mechanism here with this droid, and you can save various characters who will give you various abilities. There are coins to collect during the level, and those coins will be used to trigger certain special abilities of your characters. Okay, those are the hope coins I was referring before. Let's go back and play some more. Okay, now let's play a level where we control a big old robot. The character doesn't matter here. The gameplay is actually kind of easy in spite of what you saw earlier, which is me dying. I wasn't exactly paying attention. It's a run and gun type of game. There's no time to think your actions. So if you think a bit ahead, it's okay because you can wing it. And here we go. This is the robot I was talking about. It's a very simple level. There's no match for him. And listen to the sounds. Trademark Star Wars sounds. I just killed some stormtroopers, destroyed platforms, and I'm going on a rampage. Obviously you're part of the Jedi and the Rebels, and you're fighting the Empire. Nice orchestral music. We're using the elevator and shooting some more of these guys. Be careful though, because even this robot has a hit point meter, so he can be killed at some point. I just got extra hit points, and some of the stormtroopers use sort of rocket launchers, so beware. There is lava in the background, there are cave rocks to destroy, and we're close to the end of the level. We're crushing stormtroopers. The game gets really fun sometimes and really intense, also pretty fast paced. And that's the area that marks the end of the level. So pretty easy gameplay, as you just saw. You don't have to fret too much. And now I want to show the lightsaber of this character, which is kind of cool. This guy can use a lightsaber and shoot a blaster, unlike Ezra, who is blaster based. Okay, so one more level. It's a very addictive title because it's very complex. It can take about maybe, let's say, 3 hours to finish all the levels, in case you intend to pay the $5 I mentioned before. Excellent graphics and excellent sound. The base builder is kind of a drawback because it's basically useless. I can't see its usefulness in this title. It's all about combat, all about action. This game is based on the Star Wars Rebels animated series. It happens 5 years before episode 4, Star Wars. And this is the character with the lightsaber. Those are the coins that I'm collecting. Some athletic jumping going on here. And these are droids. I just shot them. This is a moving platform that I have to be careful. And that's the lightsaber that I'm using, or better said, not using wisely right now. Sometimes it's better to use the blaster and not the lightsaber. You can access certain parts of buildings. Well, they're usually bonuses and enemies. So let's use the lightsaber here. It's very nice to combine the blaster and the lightsaber together and enjoy the ricochets that the game offers. So now there are traps here. Have to avoid them. Very nice action-packed title that kind of overheats my device, the HTC One M9. You can see ships flying in the background, excellent graphics, and a very detailed title we got here. So overall, Star Wars Rebels Recon, it's a complex title with great graphics, quite a few levels to play, a useless base builder, but it's an extra mechanic for people who like that, and the action is very fast paced. I like the vibe of the game, the story, the characters, and the fact that the levels are quite long. I'm going to give this game a solid 9.10, 9 out of 10, excuse me, right here at Androidpipe.com. So, Star Wars Rebels Recon gets from us a 9 out of 10. Bye bye.